Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Cancer. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for, it's a lot, y'all. This is another reading for the full moon, the lunar eclipse, end of March, Easter Sunday, like the beginning of Mercury retrograde. There's so much stuff going on. It's an energetic smorgasbord, right? So, Cancer. I'm kind of going back to how I used to do my readings about a year ago, where I would first talk about all of the astrological weather, because there's so much and it all plays into each other. And then I'm switching up the spread just a little bit. I'm doing Oracle first and then the Tarot. So let's get into it. First, the fun facts. Now, welcome back to my channel for all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you hit that like, share, subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell. That way you get notified of all of my upcoming content. Just so everybody knows, I'm doing 20% off on personal readings in April. So if you want any of that information to connect with me and schedule something, I've got all of that information in the description below this video. So, if you follow me, you know that I did a spread at the end of the year. It's what's in store for 2024. It covers all of the 12 full moons of this year. And so the cards that I pulled for this full moon, it's the full moon in Libra. It's called the worm moon, like a little wiggle worm, in the ground. So some of the cards that I pulled was the Seven of Pentacles. It means growth. We pulled snow quartz, which is white light. So I have a bunch of snow quartz that I found in my front yard. I keep on finding it too. It's like everywhere. And then what else? So then I pulled the mustard card, like mustard seed, and it means faith. It stands spiritually for faith, having faith, keeping faith in things. And then another card was attend to the details. Another card was she of the lotus. It's a feminine energy, and that's also about growth. You could have some kind of connection with like the lotus flower. It's like it sprouts in the mud in the very bottom of a lake or a pond, right? And then it grows all the way up and then sprouts this beautiful flower at the surface of the water. So it's very symbolic. So anyway, then we also pulled the Justice card, and that's it stands for balance. It's Ma'at, goddess Ma'at out of Egypt, and that's the Libra card, and it's the Libra full moon. So I thought that was really cool. So the numbers 5, 7, and 8 could be significant for you. Also 43, 44, and 54. Full moons always provide clarity and lots of extra energy. It's a great time to cast spells. It's a great time to channel your inner power, do moon water, and charge your crystals and things like that. But with it being in Libra is a time of diplomacy, balance, and socialization. It's a great time to work on relationships, finding things to let go, speaking up for what you believe in. And then because it's also a lunar eclipse, it's like extra powerful. And it marks an energetic ending or culmination point. So if an eclipse happens or coincides strong with whatever signs are in your natal chart, then there will be exciting turning points in your life as well. So if you have a lot of Libra in your chart, then there could also be some exciting energetic energy happening too, that has to do with things like diplomacy, balance, working on relationships, justice. So, okay, the song that I had for you, that's why I keep on touching my phone, because there's so many lyrics to this, or words in the lyrics, that I couldn't write it all down. I love this song. And for those of you who watch the channel, you know that I have Cancer North Node. And so, and it's my only Cancer placement, but it's very powerful. And so when this song popped up, I was like, ooh, I feel like it's talking to me. So anyway, but it's Cancer. It's Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat. Okay? And say what you want about her and her beliefs or whatever. Everybody's, we're all open here, right? I just love this song. So it's I'm going to read it from here, but some of the lines that I wanted to make sure to mention I wrote down. So Yeah-ish. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. It goes on and says, I let all that get to my head. I don't care. I paint the town red. So this is somebody, you're dealing with somebody who like can paint the town red, enjoys being out, out on the town, wants to be, they say what they say and they'd rather be famous and just whatever. Doesn't make them stuck up or cocky or anything like that. They've got goals. Like that's the energy of this. And then it goes on to say, she the devil, she a bad little ish, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. So I got lots of things there, but like, she puts her foot to the pedal. She puts her foot to the pedal. Like she knows how to put on, step on the gas, put on the energy, put on the power, step up to something. And then it'll take a whole lot for me to settle in an argument, settle in a judgment, settle in court, like, she won't. Settling is not an option now. She runs the game. So then it goes on to say, said my happiness is all of your misery. I am so much fun without Hennessy. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that's clarification. So it's like, said my happiness is all of your misery. It's a really interesting thing. There are people out there in this world that like get off at making people miserable. Like it's like a fun thing for them to see others unhappy, which is like sick. If that's something that you enjoy, you need help, right? You need Jesus, right? But there's people who like, honestly, they get upset when they see somebody else's happiness. It makes them miserable, but it's a jealousy thing. It really is a what's the word I'm looking for? There's like this high pitched sound in my house right now. One of the batteries in my thing is going out. But anyway, it's just a thing. So anyway, then it says, I am so much fun without Hennessy. It's like, you, whoever this is about, right? In your world, in your life, they don't need alcohol to have a good time. They're probably sober as, I don't know if there's like a saying with that, but they're probably sober. I know I am, like Cali sober, They could be Cali sober. They just don't drink alcohol. And here's the thing. I used to drink, like anybody normal or whatever. But it's just not fun for me. I like to have a very nice cocktail, maybe every once in a while. But there are so many other mocktails and cannabis cocktails, which obviously Cannastrologer, that's what I do. That's my medicine. I can have just as good of a time having a canna cocktail than I can going out and getting drunk, which I haven't done in years. Like, it's just not enjoyable to me. But that's me. Everybody, to each their own. I am not judging. I am not. So anyway, they just want my love and my energy. So they just, because she's like a light source, a beacon, right? People can tell when, when somebody has that it quality about them, when there's some kind of magic, some kind of specialty. But speaking of magic, then she goes, you can't talk no shit without penalties. Like, you're not going to talk smack about somebody without it coming back to you, because karma is a ish, right? Clarification. And then I'm going to glow up one more time. Trust me, and then it says, trust me, I have magical foresight. So she's like basically saying, you're not going to talk shit about me. I'm just going to glow up in front of you one more time. Trust me, I have magical foresight. I got magical ability. Right? So this is either you or somebody in your world just in this like, ooh, she a devil, she a bad little, is she a rebel, kind of energy. Like, she wants to paint the town red. And this is not a bad thing. It's not a bad energy to be in. It's like very independent, I'm on top of my game. I don't need yours, So, okay, I've talked way too long. That's almost 10 minutes. Holy crap. Let's get into this. So, Cancer, what are we starting with here? What I'm going to do is just lay these all out first, and then we'll go through and talk about them, because my other readings, I always do this. I always pull a lot of decks, right? I want to give you guys the most. And Cancer, please, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Thank you. Nice. And I talk for a long time, and it's time consuming. So I want to lay them out first, and then I go through and talk about them, because then also it gives me kind of a minute to kind of see how they all connect. So I think we can do that and just lay it all out, okay? Ooh, okay. Whoa. Wow, you guys, spicy. I already know what this is about. It's interesting. Ooh, she a devil. She a bad little, is she a rebel? It's already out in the cards, y'all. You guys are like, what is she talking about? She's not explaining it. I know, I'm doing it different this time. Inspiration, I like that. Yep. Okay. I'll do the oracle first. I'll just go through these first because this is the main oracle, and then I'll do these with the tarot because they work together. So, with the Queen of the Moon oracle, I pulled card number 33 for top of the deck. It's blossoming. Something is blossoming. And then underneath the deck is number 37, fruition. Something coming to fruition. So it's like the flower moon comes first, right? And it's in the springtime. So it's like when you, or spring, summer. It's like when you plant your seeds, you know, in the spring and the summer, that's when things start to blossom. But then it doesn't come to fruition like closer to harvest time. And that's this right here, harvest moon. So it's the flower moon to the harvest moon. This is like a period of in between like July to August, September, October-ish area. So something could have happened around the harvest moon in the past. I feel like I want to say like a September. And could have been last year, could have been the year before. So it's like, and now something's blossoming from that. And it could have happened to a sweetheart. Somebody who's a sweetheart. I'm hearing September. I mean, wow. That wanted to run off. So somebody could have left. Somebody could have, in the song, walk on by. I said what I said, and then walk on by. So that was like walking away. So somebody really could have like walked away from a situation. Could have been around September or just around the time of the harvest moon in the past, recent past. It doesn't matter when, right? Then we've got something that's blossoming and then could be coming into fruition, because underneath the deck is underlying energy. So what's happened in the past, or what you don't see coming. So what could happen in the future, right? So, but we're here right now blossoming. There's something that is blossoming. Flower moon, and it'll blossom by the flower moon. When is that next? Hold on. I wrote it all down. Flower moon. Ooh. So, yeah. So, it's in May. Next month, because we're almost in April. So there's going to be something that's blossoming by the time of the flower moon in May. Now, it could either come to fruition, or it had already started from fruition from the harvest moon. And the harvest moon, why did I put that back like that? The harvest moon, I don't know why I didn't just look at this earlier. Harvest moon, yeah, September, I was right. Yep. So, now here was when I was like, ooh, okay, yeah, she a killer, she a bad little, is she a rebel? So this is her wicked ways. This is an ice queen, air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could also be water energy, like a Pisces. just like an icy cold type of energy. Maybe Cancer. I want to say Scorpio, but I don't feel scorpionic vibes off of this one. Her Wicked Ways, number 19. But that's funny because I want to say it was a Scorpio reading where the number 19 kept popping out. Anyway, Her Wicked Ways, this is about an evil ice queen. This is somebody who's she's mean, cold, jealous, are some of the words that are coming to mind. So I feel like there's just somebody who's like very jealous of this sweetheart. And it's interesting because number 19, number 20, it's one after the other. So it's like an even stronger type of connection or message that's coming through. So Cancer, I don't know where you fall or play into this, but it's like you could be connected to this ice queen who I feel like there's some connection to this sweetheart. Like she could be jealous of her. There could be some kind of like vindictive behavior. So, Her Wicked Ways. You are meant to shine bright, to be sun, even in the cold and the dark depths of winter, bringing warmth to the world. Some don't like the light. They want to freeze your enthusiasm, douse your creative fire, and rain on your parade. Don't let them. Shine your light with stubbornness and happiness. Defeat the Snow Queen and her wicked ways. So, yeah, okay. And for those of you who watch my readings, you guys know that like energies can be crisscross, flip-flopped, and or reversed. This could be about you, but this also could be about somebody that you're dealing with. And I feel like there's somebody in your energy, if it's not you, it could be you, but that has this Ice Queen energy. I hope it's not you, but Ice Queen energy, right? And she just, like I was saying earlier, some people just really are haters on people who stand in their own power, and that's this sweetheart energy. So I feel like there was this Ice Queen that was like trying to hurt the sweetheart. So, yeah, she likes to test those that aren't yet sure of their worth. She'll try to freeze you with a glance and make you believe that you'll be humiliated and so on and so forth. But when she tries to freeze you with a glance, you're supposed to say, "Who do you think you are?" You must stand up all true and reply, "I am me." Save your soul-slaying doubt-making for another day. Clarification. So somebody needs to stand up to an Ice Queen, or maybe they have already. And then the sweetheart energy is you've known violence in your life, maybe on the outside, maybe on the inside, with a mind that has tortured you with fear, shame, darkness, and doubt. Enough of that now. It's time for a gentler way, less pain, more gain. No more torture. It's time for sweets and treats. So it's like, whoever this Ice Queen is, she's over with. Like, I feel like her days are numbered. But the sweetheart, it's like a keep on keeping on kind of energy. And now it's like she's looking more forward to sweeter, easier days. I love that. Okay, so then we've got coexist. When we do things for others, we get more than we need. So it's like learning how to coexist, learning how to work together. Maybe this is like two different women or two different people. It doesn't have to be women, but two different people. I'm only saying that because it's two women. But two different people in like two different departments or something like that, and they can't get along, right? It's figuring out a way to coexist. We are all adults. I mean, watching this, we should all be adults, right? We are all adults, and it's like when we do things for others, we get more than we need. It's like learning how to be the bigger person and working for the bigger group, not just for yourself, not just worrying about yourself. And then we have inspiration. We embrace simplicity, put others first, and desire little. And it's like, that's so amazing. It's two completely different element groups between these two cards, and it's like almost the same message. It's like doing more for others and putting others first, and by doing so we get more than we need. More than we need. But when you take that away or you try to hurt somebody with it, you get all of that taken away in your life too. It ends up hurting you worse than it hurt the other person. And it's like, I want to go back to the song where she said my happiness is all of your misery. That's because, yeah, you've got happiness haters. Or I hope you're not a happiness hater, but you've got this spread is showing me happiness haters. All right, so let's get into the tarot. What do we have for some tea leaf fortune for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer? Believe me, I know all about happiness haters. All about them. They're the worst kind. Miserable, miserable people. All right, underneath the deck, we have goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Thank you, spirits. All right, and then these fell face down, so I'm not going to pick them up until we're done. All right, what else do we have for Cancer, please? What else do we have for Cancer, please? Highest peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Underneath the deck, dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. I love that. And actually, wow, I'm not going to hijack your read. I'm just saying this resonates. Okay. I feel like these are supposed to be this way. Yes. Okay, so first one, frying pan. Trouble, accusations. So you could have some trouble. There could be some accusations for things. Then we have coins. Money will be coming to you. And then we have harp. Great happiness. I think there's even harp in that song. You should definitely go listen to it. Doja Cat. All right, now let's get into the tarot. We're using Tarot of a Moon Garden. Like, I feel like you could be the sweetheart. Honestly. There could have been like a snow queen or an ice queen who was using her wicked ways to get something out of you. Like, could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or like a Pisces, or maybe a Cancer. I mean, but you are Cancer. Anyway, so they could have been, giving you trouble and accusations, or even accusing somebody else if the sweetheart isn't you. Say it's, someone else. But that's where the trouble and accusations could have happened. Maybe in the past or recent past. And then we have coins. Money will be coming to you. And then we've got harp. Great happiness. Now, the money will be coming to you. Like, if you're the sweetheart, this is the fruition, the harvest, right? The abundance after all of this has gone down. So it could be going to you. It could be going to, like, whoever the sweetheart energy is. I feel like that's the underlying energy right in the center of the spread. They also could be like a very inspirational kind of person. Oh, you know what? I want to look at one more thing too. So, Tao number 81. Somebody could be born in 1981. The Tao of Heaven nourishes not by forcing. The Tao of the Wise acts by not competing. Yeah, it's like people, I was saying earlier too, I think, it's that energy where you don't have to compete with anybody. It's very Empress-like energy. When we work together, our load is lighter. Is it hard for you to delegate tasks? Accept gifts with a pure spirit and a humble heart. I'm just trying to find the right image. Okay, inspiration. When we forget about knowledge and rules, throw away charity and righteousness, we return to a natural state of peace. Simplicity is key. How can you brighten someone's day without spending a penny? And what happens when you connect with the silence in the center of your chest? Affirmation: when I keep things simple, actions become clear. Okay, so now let's get into this. Underneath the deck, Two of Swords, making a decision. You feel like you're blinded. You have to rely on your other senses. It's like making a decision within yourself. What's the right thing to do? Right and wrong. What do we have for trouble, accusations, frying pan? for Cancer, please. Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity. Six of Cups. So this is somebody, it's trouble, accusations with somebody from your past. Could be somebody that you've known since childhood. Could be somebody that is younger than you. It could also just be somebody who like brings out your inner child, but also you see like your future self. What is coins? Money will be coming to you. Cancer, money will be coming to you. What is money will be coming to you for all of my high vibing Cancers? Yes. Yes. Again, high vibing Cancers. Like if you guys, and I hate to say it, I really hate to say it, but I know that I get them on my channel. It's like if you're the ice queen in this situation, or you're connected to or on that side, and like you're dealing with the sweetheart, honey, I'm sorry, it's the sweetheart who's getting the coins. You may have to be the one, you know, paying it to them. But for majority of you Cancer that are in here, I feel like this is for you. Like this is an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, financial gain, coins. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Getting your wishes fulfilled. You know, if you're the righteous, just person in this scenario or in this storyline, then this is for you. This is beautiful. What's heart? Great happiness. Like I'm hearing it in my head like, ah. Seven of Staffs. So it kind of fell in reverse. I'm going to take it upright, but it's like, so Seven of Wands, it's about aligning yourself. It's about defending your boundaries, your morals, ethics, beliefs, and like goals, your view of life. I feel like even if it's in reverse, it's like you don't have to defend it so much. You know, you can let your guards down, I don't want to say let down your boundaries or whatever, but it's more like, you know, just relax more. But also, you know, the Seven of Staffs, it is about, you know, just aligning your chakras, like the 7 chakras, right? Keeping yourself in alignment with great happiness. So what is, oh wait, we're going to clarify with the other deck. So then we have the 8 of Staffs. There's a message coming in. Somebody's receiving a message. You could be delivering the message, or somebody could be, or you could be delivering a message or be receiving the message, is what I'm trying to say. I'm a little wired today. I'm doing this. We're like under the full moon vibes right now. That lunar energy, the lunar eclipse is a little chaotic, I will admit. And my daughter got me a huge Dutch Bros today for running her around. So I do love my Dutch Bros. All right. Underneath the deck, we have the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. This is you guys. This talks about moving fast-moving action, movement. This also, I was just saying, running around, like driving, you know. It could mean transportation. Now, careful with that. We are going into Mercury retrograde. Mercury deals with communication, transportation, technology. That includes cars, travel. There could be like travel delays and accidents and flat tires and things like that. So make sure that you're all cut up with your vehicle. But also, it's like technology snafus. Like, expect more solar flares. We're also in the middle of Aries season, so there's a lot of sun power and solar energy coming off the sun right now. We just recently had those, like, the telephone lines that went down across the country. That was solar flares. We had 3 days of them. So anyway, so this has to do with fast-moving action from point A to point B. There could be fast-moving momentum in some kind of a situation. What do we have for 6 of Cups in the frying pan? What's the 6 of Cups in frying pan for Cancer? I saw this card come out. It was on the bottom of the deck when I first picked up the stack. This is Pisces, Cancer energy, like I was saying earlier. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. And there's trouble and accusations between you two. Like, did somebody hit somebody with a frying pan? I freaking hope not. But that's like, I'm looking at this just like, what? And it could be somebody like that you've known for a long time, that you've, you know, maybe having something to do with kids or children. I don't know. If any of this resonates, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. I love to get feedback. I love to know that I'm vibing on the same frequency. So, entertainment at the very least, right? So, what is coins? Money will be coming to you with the Nine of Cups. What's money will be? Okay, Seven of Wands again. So, there's that Seven of Wands energy. 7-7 right here. So, oh, by the way, the moon is all about secrets. There's secrets being held from the past. Or there could be trouble accusations because of secrets. Also, by the time of the full moon, could be coming to light. We are under the full moon right now as we speak. This being the very first card that, very first stack of cards that comes out. So there's trouble accusations from somebody or something in the past. Could be a Cancer or Pisces. So then we've got money coming to you. 7 of Wands. It's wish fulfillment. It's like what you were defending yourself for. You were defending your morals, ethics, beliefs, and values because you're a sweetheart. So what's the great happiness in the 7 of Swords? Or sorry, 7 of Wands. I don't know why I said swords. 7 of Wands. Thank you. The Hierophant. So this great happiness is the 5s are all about change of direction. And so I feel like somebody wasn't expecting this to take the direction that it took, but it did. And so now there's like spiritual happiness. Somebody was a believer the entire time. Somebody had faith the entire time that the situation would go in their favor. And that's why it's like harp. It's like angels play the harp, right? And you see the stairway to heaven. That's amazing. That's really beautiful energy. The Hierophant is like a judge or a lawyer or somebody who is like has hierarchy, power. It could be like a boss or a CEO, but it's like higher than that, like the Pope, right? Somebody who has authority. And it was like somebody who's protecting you or defending you. And now you have great happiness. So we have Page of Cups. This could do with the Pisces, but also could have something to do with a child. Water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And this could have something to do with a child. You could be getting a message about a child or from a child. Also, this could be a message of like what love produced, such as a child. So that could be for some of you, not all of you. Somebody could be having a child. But yeah, so whatever this is, it's like somebody needs to learn how to coexist. If that's even an option at this point. I feel like the sweetheart has already walked away, but it's like, whatever the situation was, it's coming to fruition. Somebody's going to have great happiness. Money will be coming to you. High vibing Cancers. And that is what I have for you. I just saw 3322 on the phone, or on the timer, 3322. You might want to look that up. But yeah, so as you know, it's Together We Grow. I always appreciate this time and energy that I spend with you every week and every month when I do these readings. I hope you guys have a really great end of March going into April. And make sure you check back for more videos in the future. I will see you on the flip side. Peace, Cancer.